Excuse me?
There's one bed at the inn. It's a good trope.
There's one bed.
There's one bed at the inn.
Right.
And they have to share the bed.
So we fuck.
Oh, you there? Which we will be reselling.
He's so excited!
Just let you shine the way you are.
Oh.
Well, hopefully this is dairy free.
Hello. Welcome to another vlog. Nothing screams fall like a cold, rainy, dark day and an iced frappuccino. Currently in the middle of Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco, and oh my god, I just got off the tube and I was praying no one heard the pure filth that came out of this narrator's mouth. Miss Maniscalco really said, I'm going to write the dirtiest double daddy book I could possibly think of, and then she did it. I finished Throne of the Fallen, and this was one of my most anticipated releases of the year. This one and A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber, and this did not disappoint. Definitely 5 stars. It's a standalone that's done so well. If you have not read her Kingdom of the Wicked series, please read that trilogy first, because although this is a standalone, you will completely spoil yourself for so many things, and lots of plot might not make sense. Relationships might not make sense if you just jump into this one. She's pretty thick. She was, what, 600 pages? 550-ish pages long. And oh, this just makes me so excited because I think that she's going to be writing a book for all of the men of hell. So without giving anything away, I think that the next prince we're going to be following is Prince Pride, possibly Prince Sloth. Those are my 2 big guesses. But I hope it's Pride, and the ending was just like, it was so good. It was so, so good. So now we need to move on to another book. Just an update, I'm unhauling these books. Like filming?
Yes.
Okay. Right, so the next book I'm going to pick up is The Secret Service of Tea and Treason by India Holton, and this is a total impulse buy on my birthday. It says, Agent Alice must save the nation 2 cups of tea, but will she have time for some crumpets?
Fucking dreadful. What a waste of money.
It says, 2 rival spies, 1 fake marriage, till death and pirates do us part. So it's an adversary romance set in like Victorian England. Let me save the queen. Historical fantasy. I'm thinking I will like this, but I don't know. I'm only 30 pages in, so we shall see.
There's no holes in my crumpets.
Should I insert Carrie?
Yeah.
Mom? There's no holes in my crumpets. There's no holes in my crumpets. We'll turn it over. Oh yeah, no.
I made twice baked potatoes and I'm so proud of them. I hope they taste good. Look what I've made for you, sir.
Where's the soup?
The soup is coming. Look at the potatoes.
Is there 2 for you?
Yes.
I just need
Are you
soup.
excited?
No, I'm hungry. I need soup. And I can feel real hot tonight, so she said, baby.
Your soup, sir?
We can do it in the pouring rain. Do it again. Do it.
It's been 3 days, I think. 2? 2, maybe 3 days, and I've made no progress in this book. Instead, I have just been craving.
Excuse me?
I've been craving A Court of Mist and Fury since this morning.
You've been doing what?
Craving!
You've been creaming?
Craving Resand!
You've been creaming over reset?
No. I've been craving.
Disgusting.
Been craving this story and this love story. I don't know, I woke up this morning and, as one does, was scrolling through Bookstagram and I just saw one quote and I was just like, oh, it's been over a year since I've reread the series. So maybe tonight I'll pick it up. Just read book 2. Just this one.
This really is my life now.
It's almost 11 a.m. on Thursday and I've been reading in bed for 4 hours. I'm on chapter 15, page 140. I skipped the first few chapters when it's just Feyre and Tamlin and Ianthe and Oriantha. I don't know how to say her name because I just wanted to get to Resand. But oh god, I love reading this. I think this is my 3rd time reading this book, and I love just seeing all of the progression and Easter eggs that Sarah J. Maas has woven throughout this story. Like, the first time I read this book, I was infuriated that Tamlin wasn't, you know, gonna be endgame for her. But reading it now, I'm like, oh, the PTSD and the way that Rhys just like gives her what she needs, but also gives her space to sort it herself. Like, he's so good. He's so selfless. Like, I love him in this book. He gets on my nerves in A Court of Silver Flames, but in this book, top tier man material. Christian's plate, my plate. I just love this book so much. I'm on chapter 43, page 420, and they are under the mountain in the Night Court, and obviously it's the scene where Feyre's like sitting on his lap on the throne. It's so good. So I'm spending my Sunday morning eating some homemade chocolate banana bread, drinking some Starbucks, and then I'll probably need to continue on with my other books so I can finish this vlog. We got to the one bed at the inn scene.
Excuse me?
There's one bed at the inn. It's a good trope.
There's one bed.
There's one bed at the inn,
Right.
and they have to share the bed.
So then we fuck.
Well, I made no progress in my new book, but I did finish A Court of Mist and Fury for the 3rd time, and you guys, I can't talk about like all my thoughts with this book because it would be spoilery, but for those of you who have read all of Sarah J. Maas's works, can I just please address to you right now that I have noticed things upon reading this book after completing all of her other works, if you know what I mean, and I see certain things happening in the upcoming releases, things that I never would have imagined. She's a genius, and Resand has my whole heart, and I don't know, I loved this book even more the 3rd time around. So that's that. I even reread passages more than once, so I could have finished this book much sooner, but I basically read it kind of like 1.5 times this week. So what a juicy little week this has been. Thanks for reading and hanging out with me. My name's Ragan, and please stick around if you like fantasy romance. We talk about all of our favorites, enemies to lovers, and all the good juicy topics in our favorite books. I'm word vomiting right now, but you know what I mean. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me. If you made it to the end of this video, drop a bat emoji for our favorite bat boy down below, and I'll see you in another video very soon.